Hey, it's Big Jeff from BigJeffAudio.com, and we are talking about Audiopipe. Get Pipe by Audiopipe. This is the BDX12 1500 watt RMS sub, dual 4-ohm, 3-inch voice coil right here. And we're going to unbox it.
This way you can see it before you buy it.
And then we're going to flex test it and show you what Audiopipe can do. Now, the BDX was actually designed for SPL bass heads. This is not an SQ woofer. This is made to get down Judy Brown. Frequency response 30, all the way up to 1200 hertz, which obviously you're never going to play that. Sensitivity is 86 dB. This is like $390, give or take. And we are at the end of August 2025 if you're watching this video. So let's see how Audiopipe does it. Okay, so Audiopipe's not known for fancy boxes, which is fine. They put it into the product, and I will tell you that Audiopipe subs don't look like any other sub. Their baskets, everything. Even they have their own technology on their terminal for the speaker wire. So,
really good stuff.
So Audiopipe's also been around in most companies. You don't realize it. It's a huge company of multiple companies. Audiopipe is the car audio division. Some of y'all old school know it, some of y'all new school know it. Okay, they do at least box it up properly.
Real good. Real good.
We're talking triple box. Okay. All right, so first thing I see, which is kind of cool, is you have a cutout, so you can actually cut out your box beforehand. And this is for the BDX12 and 12D2. So this is a dual 4 model. In there gives you a little pamphlet. Basically just the specs. We'll open her up. You get an Audiopipe sticker and a warranty. Everything is serial numbered, okay? And there is an Allen wrench. Why would it be an Allen wrench in a subwoofer? Because they actually have their own special terminal, which is kind of cool, and I'm going to show you that on all their dual ohm subs. Okay, so I kind of like that idea than the foam, to be honest with you. Okay, this thing is not small. Net weight 24 kilograms, so 24 times 2.2. This is almost 50 pounds. It's over 50 pounds. This is not a small sub for 300 bucks. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, this thing's got, and I'm pretty strong. All right, let's get that down. And let me grab something over here. I made this place a mess just to get this sub out.
It happens.
All right, so oh yeah, okay, I like this. So you got the famous Audiopipe basket, which obviously you'll never see anywhere else. They do own that. This is not off of the shelf. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is the first time you get up close and personal with a BDX, to be honest with you. Let me get this thing on here. This thing's got some weight. Okay, I'm seeing double tinsel leads, and I'm talking some thick ones. Spider is definitely dual, and there is bolt down plates. Okay, they got their own, it's like a high surround, but it's not a bubbled. Basically, that's designed to get more surface air moving with the air. They also have it screened in here, so you don't have to worry about crap getting down in the coil. And then down here, nicely vented. Huge motor structure. And this is a 3,000 watt max. So for $390, basically 400 bucks, definitely worth it. Okay, let me grab the Big Jeff cam, because I want to show you a couple things to send out. This is what I'm talking about here. Okay, so you see there's 2 positive, 2 negatives here, and you have a positive negative. So this is made to come in from your amplifier and then go out from here to your speaker. And the reason why they do that is most speakers, you have to put both wires in the same push terminal, but this will also allow you to do, if you want to wire this up or down. So this is kind of 2 Audiopipe only. And then look at the tinsel leads. I told you, these things are thick. You got a black Spider. This thing is tight. Like I could barely move this thing. I mean, this thing needs to be broken in. I bet you this thing's gonna flex big. I really do. I think it's got a lot of excursion. Let me open this up here. Y'all love flex test. And I'm gonna put 3,000 watts to this thing. Okay, so in here, Spanish and English. Audiopipe is huge in other countries, especially Hispanic cultures. They actually have a warehouse in Puerto Rico. That's how big they are there. Okay, so they have all different ways to wire them up from 1, 2, 3, all the way to 4, which is kind of cool for you newbies. Okay, sealed enclosure, recommendation, none. They don't recommend putting this in a sealed box. This is SPL. Ported enclosure, 2.5 cube, tuned to 32 hertz, 40 square inches of port, recommended. Displacement of the woofer is 0.2 cube. Mounting depth is 9.5, outside dimensions 12 and 7/16. And the cutout hole on this 12 is 11 inches. Okay, so on the 12, the FS is 48. So you ask, why is it so high? Oh, good question. I would ask MB or one of the other box builders, because this thing is definitely made to get down. So would they build the box to 48 or would they build it to that 42, 38? Good question. If you all know, leave a comment. Hey, before I even go any further, you know, hit that like button, leave a comment. You can always leave one at the end. This is what I do it for. So you get to see it, hear it before you even buy it. This thing is a beast. This is definitely not small. So that's, you need at least 10 inches of mounting depth. All right, so we're gonna get this tipped over, and then I'm gonna grab the up close and personal cam. We're gonna see what it looks like inside. We're gonna give it an exam. All right, let's get the up close and personal on. There we go. All right, so you can see here. All right. Oh, look at that. It's even branded inside. That's crazy. I don't see that too often when you go deep dive in these things. So that's all the way up at the tone. That's really cool. I mean, that's just stuff you would never think about. Okay, and then let's tip this back up. Let's get in here. Told you some thick tinsel leads. And then this is the mesh I was telling you about, so you don't have to worry about big stuff going there. But you, oh, let me go back there. You can see the coil. Let me get in there. Hold on. It's hard to see through. I got the right angle the first time. Really hard to see. No, we're not. Okay, you're not gonna be able to see the coil because of that dark mesh. Oh, maybe like this. Let's see here. There you go. All right. So definitely black glue, so high temp. That's really cool. And then if you're looking up here, Audiopipe, I like just the plain Jane double stitched black cone. And then you're seeing this surround right here. Okay, so we're talking about a 50-pound subwoofer, 400 bucks. And I can tell you the rating is very fair. These are, all their woofers are pretty efficient. You don't need a ton of power. It's kind of like other brands, big brands that are made. You don't have to have 5,000 watts. So this is saying you need 1,500 real watts to move this thing. This thing is a beast. This is not small. I'm not small. Look at this thing. This is a big beast. 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the big Jeff cam. I'm gonna give you a little spin here. There you go. This is a huge surround. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Okay, there we're at. So the next thing to do is put it over here, get it hooked up, and get this thing moving for sure. And stay tuned for videos after. Audiopipe sent us a bunch of product they want us to do giveaways with. So like always, you might hate me, you might not like me, but you love the giveaways. We do the most giveaways, any company in the USA for sure. And we usually do them back to back to back. So stay tuned for that. Let's get this thing on the flex test. I'm Big Jeff from BigJeffAudio.com, talking about the BDX woofer from Audiopipe. This is the 12-inch, and make sure I know which one we grabbed. This is a dual 4. Okay, so we're gonna wire this down to 2 ohm. We're gonna run about 2,000 watts through it, and we're gonna see this thing move. Let me get this set up. Movie magic, we'll be right back. Hey, Big Jeff, I'm back. All right, we got this baby mounted in the flex test thingamajigger, and I ended up having to not use the March 3000. I put on the new Rebel 5000 from American Bass because with impedance rise, weren't getting enough power and this thing wasn't moving. And then I got the SMD AM1 over here, kind of get an idea how much power I'm going through it, but this thing definitely is flexing. So let's get this started. We're at like 1,200 watts right now. Okay, so first thing I want you to know is that when it drops down to the low frequencies, the power output is nowhere near, but it also raises the impedance. So when it's really pulling the power is at the higher frequencies where I think it starts around 40 or 50 or so, and it was actually pulling over 1,200, so we were getting the RMS power. But we're gonna do some other tones here. Oh, I paused. So we're right about 900 watts right now at 5 ohms. Okay, we're gonna go to the next track. That's 30 hertz. Okay, we're down at like 10 hertz. You can see this thing just flexing. Should be about 20 hertz right now. About 800 watts, not 1,000 right there. Free air 1,000 at 4 ohms. I don't want to push it too hard. It's a 1,500 watt RMS. It'll take it all day long. You can see this thing moving. Watts right now. Okay, so really cool. This thing's got a lot of excursion. It's definitely not broken. This thing was very stiff spider. Huge motor structure. Hopefully you can see the bottom and the top. And we were getting, when we were up in like the 30, 40 range, we were pushing like 1,200 watts to it. And then as it dropped down, getting lower and lower, power drops, but also the impedance comes up. But this thing definitely handles, it definitely moves, and it was vibrating this. And we definitely got it warm. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. That's warm, it's warm, but it's dissipating heat in the right spots, definitely. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, BDX12 from Audiopipe. It's like 400 bucks, right under $400. We have them in stock, plenty of them. Get Pipe by Audiopipe. You want bass, BDX is the way to go. On to the next one.